Okay, that looks pretty decent. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I have all these little pieces of concrete here. This is all my, what I call the waste from everything that I did in January. So this is just all the pieces that I've scraped off of the plastic containers like these that I use. And then this is just more of it. So I collect it all in a 5-gallon bucket, and then at the end of the month I do a little analysis of this, because one of the things that I don't see talked about in the group that much is how much do you really throw away. Okay, I mean, we all pour this stuff. There's always something left in whatever we work with, our cups, our bowls, our buckets, whatever. But you need to track it, because you are running a business, so you need to know where your money's going. And one of the things I like to do is I like to see how much, if you want to look at it, money that I'm throwing away on a given month, to make sure that it's within what I'm thinking it should be, because there's no way to get all this stuff out of these containers unless you use a rubber spatula and just scrape it all out and just put that in your molds. But I basically have these recipes, as I call them, to get me as close as I can, so I don't have to scrape them, but also that I know exactly about what I'm wasting during the given month. So this is my monthly, what I call the monthly waste analysis, and this is the one that I did for January. I do one of these for every month to see how much money I'm throwing away. It's actually how much money that I'm throwing away, but also how much cement all I'm throwing away. Okay, I have this in Excel. You just cut the numbers into the yellow spots, and then off you go. My cat wants to play right now. I don't want to play with her right now, but she wants to play. So during my cement, all I get from Home Depot, 55-gallon bags, cost me $27 a bag. Okay, there's no freight, there's no tax, there's no shipping. It gets delivered to me. So I don't really have to worry about it. During January 23rd, 2023, I used 14 55-pound bags, which really isn't a whole lot for me. Normally it's a lot more, but it's January, so things kind of get a little bit slow after Christmas. And I'm really not worried about doing inventory builds. February, you're going to see this number almost triple. I mean, it's been crazy in February. So I do everything by grams, and so there's 24,970 grams in a 55-pound bag. Okay, so in 14 bags, there's 349,000 grams. Okay, basically cost me, my cement cost for the month was $378. There we go. Let's try to get that so you can see it. Okay, so 378. And the total waste, which is what's in these two containers, is 2,740 grams. Okay, so my percent of waste per period is about 0.75%, which isn't too bad, because you figure 1% off of 100 grams is 1 gram. So if you look at that 0.78, 0.7% of 100 grams is not even 1 gram that I'm losing. Okay, and I'm doing some calculations on here to figure out how much dollars that I've lost. Okay, I lost $2.96, equates to what's inside of these two containers here. So because each of my grams cost me less than a penny a gram, so but the idea is to track this on a given month to see if these numbers are close on a given month, to see if I'm being as efficient as I can. My background is manufacturing accounting. I'm a CPA. So this stuff, we're always tracking efficiencies. We're making sure what we're doing is what we expect. And I expect my waste per period to be less than 1%. Mainly because when you start thinking about it, 2,700 grams makes you almost 10 candle vessels. So how much do you sell a candle vessel for? And if you make 10 of those and throw 10 of those away, how much money are you really losing? Yes, you're losing $3 of cost, but are you losing get you $100 or $300 or $400 of sales revenue and profit. So that's about what it equates to. So the idea is tracking this stuff to make sure that your number is within reason, okay? I look at 1 to 2% per month is cool because I do a lot of experimenting, I do a lot of testing. Yesterday I actually had a pot that I took out too early, so it fractured all over the place. So that's thrown away. So I figure somewhere between 1 to 2% is my allowable limit. And even with that, it's only going to be $5 that I would waste, but it's a lot of cement I waste that I could have turned into some type of a product to sell. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is track what you're doing, because you start tracking what you're doing and you start keeping track of this stuff, you can say, wait a minute, I'm throwing 5% away, or I'm throwing 10% away. And it's real dollars. It's real dollars, not going out the door, but it's also real dollars in lost sales. And you don't want to just give away money. You want to make your business as profitable as you can. Which kind of leads me into the next topic that I'll talk about in this next video, which is I look at material cost, because I'm watching material cost, because my overhead is extremely low. I own the property that we're in, so the only thing I have to worry about is utilities. And my utilities are a flat rate every month. So my overhead is just really my time. And I don't figure in time, because I figure my time into whatever I'm selling my item for. So I'm really looking at the material cost. And but I'll talk about that in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, and also I have these spreadsheets. If somebody ever actually wants someone, I can pitch it to you through the website. It's just in Excel, you know. And if you know how to do Excel, they're pretty easy. Just key some things in and have a few formulas, and it does it all itself. Okay, thanks, bye.